Alright, what's up guys? Eris from avoidingthepuddle.com here. I'm making this video for two reasons. One is I want to do a quick review of a new arcade stick that has recently been released, and it's by a completely new arcade stick company. The second reason I want to make this video is kind of to give you guys a little bit of a backstory as to why the existence of a company like this one is so important. So let me start with that. I'm kind of like a semi-arcade stick enthusiast. I mean, I don't get crazy and fucking put like, pictures of fucking Transformers and shit on my arcade sticks, and I don't have that many custom sticks and stuff, but I have a lot of arcade sticks, and I appreciate the design of a good arcade stick. So for a little bit of backstory, I'm gonna go over here to my bookshelf, and back in the day, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but a few years ago, actually several years ago, Hori was kind of monopolizing the arcade stick market. And they released like the Hori Real Arcade Pros and the Tekken 5 Anniversary, which is this one right here. Um, and at that time, there was really no competition. I mean, it was either you have a custom stick or you have a Hori Real Arcade Pro arcade stick. And for many years, it was that way. They kept on remaking that stick over and over. Real Arcade Pro 2, 3, SA, all these different kinds. And it was kind of getting annoying because they were not only monopolizing the market, but they didn't have to come out with anything new. So after a while, Mad Catz came along and they came out with their TE sticks, which were an amazing success. That's what this is right here. That's a Mad Catz TE 1, I think. I don't remember. And then this is the Mad Catz TES over here. And so they came out with the TE series, which was hugely successful. And what that ended up doing is it made Hori, kind of put Hori in check. And so then they came out with a new line of sticks too. They came out with the V3SA and the VXSA, which are both great sticks. And they also came out with this over here. Can't really see it that well, but the Vulix arcade stick. So the moral of the story here is that just like when you're playing fighting games and you want to improve, you need good competition. It's important to have good competition when it comes to arcade stick companies. And what that does is force companies to produce better products. So that's one of the things I wanted to mention. And the reason I wanted to mention that is this new arcade stick company that's out and this new arcade stick that was released, they sent me a couple of these sticks to check out and review and stuff. And of course, they come in these fancy boxes. Who gives a shit? But, the real important thing is that, these sticks are actually really interesting. The company is called 8Arc, and these are the arcade sticks that they have. Now, when I was first, seeing, whatever, it's a new arcade stick, what could it have that's better than what's out already? So let me try and take this out and not drop it like an idiot. First of all, this is, I believe, called the PS3 Onyx arcade stick. So let me give you guys a look at it. It has this cool mirror finish. You can see me. So, kind of reminds me of the original Real Arcade Pro. It looks really nice. I mean, you can like see your hand on it. It looks kind of cool when you're playing. Pretty cool. Excuse me. The all of the buttons, like the turbos and shit, are flush on the side, including start and select, which is pretty nice. But really, the most important advances to this arcade stick is, let me have a seat here and explain myself. First of all, as we know, major tournaments these days are on console, and usually you have two seats that are in front of a monitor that would be like right here, and the stick is on your lap. Now, a major issue that I have with the current line of arcade sticks is that the bottom of the sticks have metal, so plain metal. This arcade stick, I don't know if you can see it, it has kind of a felt finish, and it's not soft though, which is nice. I don't like that, the bottom of some new arcade sticks have this squishy kind of material. This is hard, and it's felt. So what ends up happening is you can sit it on your lap and literally have your leg almost all the way down, and it's not sliding. It's stuck on your lap. So you're not going to have this like constant like pulling the stick back up, while you're playing, which is an issue for me. That's one thing I don't like. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, this company is actually taking arcade sticks to a new level, which is good. It also has the rubber feet too, so it's not going to move around on a table either, which is nice. The finish is really good. It has all the, all the correct buttons, good sandwall parts. Everything's good. It has all the turbo, whatever, all that shit. But another thing that this arcade stick has that I like, that let's say Hori sticks and TE sticks have yet to do, is, as you can see up here on top, there's no cable. There's also no, like, chamber or anything to keep the cable, and that's because it's detachable. So detachable cable is pretty fucking good. It's a pretty good idea, if you ask me. You can just pull the cable out, wrap it up, put it in your pocket, and you're good to go. The stick also comes with 2 plugs, and it comes with a cleany thing. You clean it, because I mean it is a mirror finish, so you might want to clean it every now and then. So like I said, this one in particular is called, I think it's called the PS3 Onyx. And I'm going to show you guys the prices right now too, because I have the website pulled up. It actually feels really good. I think the weight is, I might be wrong on this, but I think it's 10.5 pounds. For cross-reference, the TE stick, which is this one right here, is 6.5, I believe. And this Vuelix arcade stick is, I think, 12.5 pounds. So it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of got a solid weight to it. I'm already smudging it up and shit, but it's already got a solid weight to it, and it feels good. It doesn't slide off your lap, and it's a good quality arcade stick. Now, that's all good. That's cool, whatever. But I think the thing that's really important here is that this same company has made a dual mod arcade stick. Now, I don't have an Xbox, but as if you guys are Street Fighter players or players of other games other than Tekken, because I'm a Tekken player, you might be interested in an arcade stick for both systems, just in case there's a tournament. So they also sent me this dual mod. It's called the Fusion, 8-Arc Fusion arcade stick. I haven't opened it yet, but it's actually pretty crazy because it comes out of the box dual modded, and it has a similar finish. It's kind of a matte finish. It's actually this one's made out of plastic, the outside, similar to a TE stick, with like metal parts as well. And the interesting thing about this is it comes out of the box dual modded. And as far as I can recall, I think the 8-Arc Fusion costs $184.99, and that's ridiculously cheap for a dual modded stick. Because if you were to, let's say, buy an arcade stick for the average new price, which is like $150, you still have to spend $80 to $100 dual modding it. So, and you have to like go through the hassle of finding someone to do it for you or doing it yourself. So you can imagine that this is actually very appealing to people that want a dual mod stick. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, and it comes with all this stuff. I don't even know what this shit is. Like, I guess it's a headphone or whatever, and all that stuff, which is good. I think that's a very, I'm all about innovation and new shit, so that's what I'm interested in. The arcade stick is really good. I played on it. It feels really solid and nice, and so I guess I'll take you guys over. And by the way, speaking of good arcade sticks, let's talk about shitty ones. This is the Tekken 6 Hori wireless arcade stick. Probably one of the worst things to ever come out of Hori. I mean, I can't tell you how disappointed I was. First of all, I can't stand arcade sticks that have a picture on them. I really don't like that. I like arcade sticks to be like, if it's going to have any image on it, I want it to just be like the company name. So like, it's really difficult to find, in America, TE sticks don't have that. There is a Japanese version of the Mad Catz TE stick, which is this one and this one over here. And the Japanese version, because they don't have the license to Street Fighter in Japan, it just says Mad Catz. And that's really the one that I would like to get, but it's hard to get. So what you end up getting is like fucking Ryu and Ken, which is, I'm so tired of those idiot characters on my arcade sticks. So, and then also, I play Tekken, but I don't want to see Lars and Kazuya and shit, or whatever, Jin. So this one right here. This is T5 anniversary stick, but it's all black, and that's the kind of thing I like. I don't like pictures on my shit. So that's why, one of the reasons why I like these arcade sticks. They're really like sleek, and they kind of have that just flat look of just the arcade stick and the company and whatever. So anyway, let me take you over here to their website, which I think is 8arc.com. And if you click on their like products and shit, it has all the different ones. The PS3 Ebony is the one that's kind of like the TE. It has like a plastic case with metal parts and all Sanwa, and that one costs $139.99. And then the Onyx is the one I just showed you, and that one is $154. And then they have the Xbox. Oh, they have. I guess they have a PS3 Pearl. That's kind of cool. It's white, all white. I didn't even see this before. And then there's a 360 Onyx, which is the same one I just showed you, except for 360. And then the one that I really think is, a really good deal is this PS3 slash 360 Ebony, and it's $184.99. I mean, you can't beat that price if you want a dual mod stick. So I mean, when it comes to price point and when it comes to functionality and appearance, I'm really happy that there's a new arcade stick in town. I know actually Tokyo Game Show just happened, and there's another company that's making an arcade stick which looks good. But the moral of the story here is that new companies providing new arcade sticks that have kind of next level ideas is what you want, because then companies like Mad Cats and companies like Hori, they're not going to sit pretty on top and just keep putting out Hori Real Arcade Pro over and over, and TE stick, fucking whatever it is, TE round one, round two, that kind of thing is a marketing decision. And then Marvel comes out, and then they got to put out a Marvel TE. Yeah, okay, that's cool, but companies like 8arc that come out with good quality arcade sticks that are, they're pushing the other companies to produce new sticks so that they can produce new sticks. This is like a healthy progression in the arcade stick market. And as it's been proven recently, there is a major market for this. So that's one of the things I wanted to cover other than reviewing this arcade stick. I mean, I got to tell you, I couldn't be happier with it. It's really cool. It's a great addition to my small collection. There's like a bunch of, I have like maybe 5 more that are either at Insomnotech's house or in my car. But, here's another one I got in Japan. This is a 4-button Tekken 3 arcade stick. So if it's going to be like, attached to a game, this is the kind of thing I like. It says, I assume that says Hori Real Arcade. And then just has the Tekken 3 logo, real sleek. It's only 4 buttons, but, I kind of got it for novelty from Japan. And that's the box for it. Tekken 3 arcade stick. But anyway, my point is that, my taste is simple, sleek, just says, maybe the company's name or the arcade stick's name. And, these arcade sticks really do the job. The felt bottom is something that I feel like after this point has to be on every arcade stick. The whole sliding off your lap thing is just something that is, I can't believe they haven't thought of this before. It's just a really great concept, and it's a solution to a problem that I feel like was obvious a while ago, and no one has done it yet, as far as I know. So, that's a great addition. The detachable USB cable is just fucking great, because I'm sure everyone who owns a TE or a Hori stick knows that the most annoying thing about playing in a tournament match, whether you win or lose, but especially if you lose, is unplugging your arcade stick and dealing with fucking 6 to 10 feet of cable while you're pissed and trying to think about why you lost. You have to like spend all this time wrapping that shit up, it's annoying. So all you gotta do is just unplug that shit, take it off your arcade stick, and then just fucking boom, put it in your pocket and you're out of there. So anyway, before I wrap things up, I'll just take this thing out again and show you guys what it looks like. Got a little smudged, but what are you gonna do? 8arc. It's got a good weight to it. Nice flush finish. Black all the way around. My favorite color. And looks good, man. I like it. So check it out. I'm going to probably try and put a link to their website in the description. Check them out if you're interested. You got a few extra spare bucks. I mean, they're not paying me shit, dude. And I definitely would go for it. Especially the dual mod. Can't beat that deal. I mean, times are tough, and you cannot beat a dual-modded arcade stick out of the box with all SandWalk parts and a good case for $184.99. Can't beat that shit. Anyway, guys, thanks for putting up with my rant. I guess I'll catch you guys later.